What's up, everybody? It's your brother Woody Rock, man. I grew up with Sisqo. He and I went to the same middle school. Same way my mother ain't want me singing songs that wasn't church songs. She ain't want me dancing either. And he said them kids don't need all that money, so he gave us like $2,500 a piece for our first signing.
So you had a budget of $250,000 and you got—
It was $250,000 from what I understand, and I ended up getting $2,500. I had no idea at the time, because to me that was money, because I had never had anything. We didn't know the business, or three of us didn't know the business, and one guy knew the business.
Which was Nokio.
So the one guy that knew the business was like, if y'all make sure we good on the singing tip, I'm gonna make sure we good on the business tip.
Right.
And we trusted that, like, so dummies. So the guy basically made sure that he was good on the business tip. And from what I was told, they told him, if you make sure that they all sign their publishing over, then you can keep yours.
What was it about the industry that, besides not getting your just due, what was it about the industry that made you say, nah, I can't deal with this no more? What did you see that really turned you off?
The reason why I even reached out to you originally is because I saw your interview that you did with Ali Vegas. And it was talking about like the guy that cooperate with the stylists and stuff like that. And then they go far ways, though, the guys that don't cooperate and stuff like that. Like, I'm a guy that didn't cooperate with the stylists. Right. He introduced me to Prince. I met Prince in the Electric Lady studio when I was working on my gospel album. And that's when he was going by the artist. So he's like, artist, I'd like you to meet one of my other clients. This is Woody. He used to sing with Dru Hill, and now he left to sing gospel. And Prince said, is that the group with the symbol of the dragon? I said, yes, sir. He said, I see why you left. And then he floated up like everybody say he do. So it's like, people know it. They really read about it. So it's like, and then also a Dru, they named it after Druid Hill Park that's here in Baltimore. And I think it's a Druid Hills in Atlanta too. But a Druid is actually a male witch. So it's like, it's so much dark stuff. And then that dragon that they put on us, it was a lady who was the art director for the label. And they said that we didn't have a symbol. So we did our first photo shoot in a Chinese restaurant. And that was the dragon that was on the back of the restaurant. It was in the restaurant. So right before we did Apollo, they said, y'all need a logo. So would y'all mind that dragon? And we ain't know nothing about nothing. And Jazz even said, because Jazz used to read the Bible too. So he's like, y'all ain't the dragon, the devil. And he's like, yeah, but in China, it means good luck and all this. And I'm like, nigga, ain't none of us Chinese. When I prayed the night before I left, before we had the shootout in Paris, which is why I left.
Whoa, what?
You ain't know about that?
No. Speaking of Sisqo, there was always questions about whether he was a part of that community, because of the hair and some of the mannerisms. Did you ever see anything that you was like, yo, homie, was really good with you?
Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this. Doggie Diamonds did this.